Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the lovely World of Raccoons. Heyo! And we're going to be doing some work here in the Nether, mainly because this is a place that I don't really get my build on at all too often. So right now I've begun to work on a layout for my little Nether hub, and I know this is a single player world and some people may be wondering to themselves, why would I even want to create a Nether hub? Well, to keep it simple, I would like to have a relatively safe way that I can transport villagers from spawn, whether it be to the fantasy style village or perhaps even all the way out into the end dimension over by the Ender with our enchanting station that we have there as well. So what I'm thinking of doing is just creating two little structures, one that will house this nether portal and then we'll create the same exact structure all the way over here, and then for this part in between we'll probably have a relatively simple looking tunnel system, so that way if a ghast were to spawn nearby we don't have to worry about it shooting at us and we'll be sitting ducks for it. Also, real quick, the reason why I decided to lay down some cobblestone within the ground is so that way then if a ghast were to spawn nearby and shoot at us, we don't have to worry about watching where we step and potentially falling into the lava that is just beneath this little landscape that we have right here. But enough yapping for me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and begin to get my build on. So I hope you have your fizzy beverage along with a healthy snack at the ready to consume, and let's get this episode started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so it's time for a little bit of a progress update. What I've done for the flooring is I've leveled it out entirely with nothing but stone. And what I would like to do is use concrete powder. Actually, I would like to use a specific type of concrete powder that I apparently don't have on me at the moment, so I'll have to fetch that off camera. But I would like to use light gray concrete powder, and then wherever we have a brighter hue of the stone block is where I'm going to be throwing down some cobblestone. And the reason why is mainly just I'm trying to build more so along a color palette than a ideal realistic materials approach, whereas like for example maybe I would want to use andesite and cobblestone because those are two types of rocks that would be within the ground, and I'm trying to just steer away from that mindset, at least for now. I want to try and expand my horizons when it comes to getting my build on, so that's why I said I want to use a mixture of light gray concrete powder along with cobblestone because the two colors of those blocks look fairly the same. Now if we just take a little step up here, you'll see that our roof is a little leveled out. However, right back here is where it's actually raised, so what I'm thinking of doing is taking my andesite and maybe where the dark stone blocks are at is where I'm going to swap them for the andesite. So we'll just finish this up right here. There we go. And then what I can do is take my cobblestone and where the lighter shade of stone is at is where I'll drop them. So then we have something like this, and I just heard a ghast. Oh, there he is. I've been having to deal with ghast lately here, so I'm a little nervous that he's going to come by and start shooting at me. But if he does, then I guess I'll have to take a moment to fend him off from my beautiful piece of art that we have right here that is currently in the works. And is that a dull shade? Yes, it is. Okay, we'll just go ahead and swap it out. And so yeah, this is what I'm thinking of doing in terms of the roof. Now, I'm not going to do all of this building on camera, but I thought I would do some of it with you just to give you an idea as to what I'm going to do. And you know what? We'll go ahead and replace that netherrack and the netherrack over here with cobblestone. Okay, so next up, what I'm thinking of doing is practicing my, I would like to say landscaping skills, but I'm not entirely sure if that would really do it because one, we're in the nether, and two, the reason why I say landscaping is because I want to try and practice like taking slabs and then other whole blocks and just scattering them around like you see right here, just to make it look like, say, that this was originally some type of hillside and then we carved into it so that we can make our little nether hub, and then from there we'll have like the rest of the stone formation just beginning to decay, so to speak. So I'm just going to continue to sprinkle around the cobblestone just as you see right here. And oh boy, it's been a little minute now since I've actually gotten my build on in Minecraft. For those of you who don't know, or maybe you haven't had the time to check it out, on the channel at least we have quite some Dova Fox UHC Season 2 videos going up, along with some Titanfall 2 montages. But soon enough, a new Minecraft SMP Let's Play series will be coming. So I'm kind of, in a sense, holding off from recording Minecraft Let's Plays until that begins, but at the same time I don't want to like get out of my groove of things, if you catch my drift. Like, at least for me, whenever I take a break from recording a certain type of series, then suddenly it's like once I get back into it, it's like, oh my god, how do I do this? If anyone who's watching this is a content creator, you know the struggle. Let me know in the comments how you overcame that, because I don't want to get out of sync with my mojo with this type of stuff. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm just taking my cobblestone stairs and beginning to sprinkle them around just as you see, and I think for the most part that's going to do it. Now, why don't we just go ahead and fill in this with cobblestone? We'll throw down a single cobblestone stair facing that way, and then we'll take, for the sake of it, we'll take a single andesite block, and bada bing bada boom, bada boom boom boom. And now from here, what we can do is we'll just continue to place down some stairs, swap out the slabs for a stair maybe, and oh, there we go, pick you up just like that. And so if we were to be doing this in the overworld, this would look more like some type of landscaping where we're trying to create some cool boulders perhaps, or maybe even some type of terraforming, if you will. But since we're in the nether here, we're just going to say that, you know, maybe this is parts of this the nether roof that were falling down and created a bit of a hillside, and then from here we just carved into it and then begun to establish a nether hub. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to return to the overworld, continue to gather up the resources that I'm going to need to continue to get my build on, and when I bring it back, for the most part, this structure will be fully completed. Well, she's a work of art, that's what I'm going to say at least. In my opinion, all builds, regardless the size, theme, and other factors, all builds in Minecraft are beautiful from the start. They only become just a little more beautiful as you continue to work on them and improve them or change them entirely. But for the most part, this is what it looks like. And I gotta say, with this nether portal right here, this is a lot more lit up than I thought it would be. So I was gonna actually place down some end rods within the ceiling, but then once I actually took a step back and put my pickaxe to rest, I was like, okay, there's enough lighting here where I don't need to place down any light sources, for example like an end rod or a torch. But this is what I'm talking about in regards to having concrete powder, light gray concrete powder, pardon me, with the cobblestone. And just for the sake of it, for a little bit of detail, I actually sprinkled into the ground some cobblestone stairs, but it's not like we're gonna walk over them and then have to abruptly drop down or anything like that. I heard the gas. I'm not entirely, oh, there you are. This guy, I swear, he's always causing a ruckus. You're just jelly that I'm able to get my build on, and all you can do is fly around and go, alright, let's go ahead and try and pick this guy off. Oh, please don't knock me into the lava. Oh, boom, baby, boom. Okay, so now that we have that guy out of the way, let's just quickly do a little recap right here. So yeah, we have enough lighting in here, we have the nice touch of detail, and we have the example shown of our color palette. Alright, so what I want to do next is I want to begin to pretty much recreate what we have over here right down over there. Now, since I did a majority of the building process on camera in the previous segment, I'm just going to go ahead and begin to erect the whole thing, and then when I bring it back, we'll begin working on our little tunnel system that will connect the two. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so aside from working on the pathway, I also went ahead and redid some of the interior design for the Nether Hub here at the fantasy style Nether portal, along with over at the spawn nether portal. So right off the bat, you can tell that we have some leaves, and I gotta say, placing down leaves within the nether is not the most attractive thing to do, mainly because it just looks really lifeless, if that makes any sense. It definitely has a decaying look to it, but I suppose that's okay, seeing as how we are in the nether, and the nether is commonly referred to being hell within Minecraft. So this will do, at least. It just adds to the atmosphere of our project here. But this is what I have for the pathway. So I'm not going to lie, my original idea was to build a gothic medieval looking tunnel, but then I thought to myself, that's something that I've done perhaps maybe one too many at this point in time. That's not to say that I'm tired of building along a medieval theme, it's just I don't want this lovely World of Raccoons to be just like medieval build after medieval build. I would like to maybe down the line work on some modernish looking builds, or maybe even a rustic homestead, but for now at least, you know, we're just going to stay in the moment. We're just going to worry about working here in the nether in this episode. So I decided to just take some stone brick stairs and slabs, and along with the cobblestone walls, and not within true randomization, but with some calculated placements. I just placed them down, and then bada bing bada boom, we got this abstract looking wall. And then I decided to just throw down some cobblestone stairs within the cobblestone pathway, so that way then it looks like it has a little bit of a wear and tear feel. So what I want to do with you on camera is, I actually saw a video of this not too long ago, and I'm hoping that this is going to work. So we're just going to place these around here. We're not going to like place them down too often, but what I would like to do is this. We're going to have to place down that dirt block, and then place the rows on top. And then on top of this, we're going to place a gravity block. In this case, it's going to be gravel. And oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that is cool. Now, if I remember correctly, if I were to even just slightly bump that block, it's going to then fall. Oh no, buddy! What are they? Oh god, for a moment I thought he blew up my gravel block. Okay, oh god, this is one reason why I don't like working within nether, because people like that dude over there just want to come over and ruin my day. Alright, do it for the camera! Yeah! Okay, let's go ahead and just place that back down. I don't remember exactly where it was, so let's just place you right there. Okay, and get our rose bush, place it back down like that, and boom, and here we go. Yeah, there we go. So it's simple stuff like this that can really add a little bit of detail, or in fact a lot of detail, to your build or project that you're working on, especially since this is going to emit some particles like that right there. I think that was implemented in a recent update to Minecraft, like maybe it was in 1.11 or even 1.10. At this point in time, I have no idea really what type of subtle additions to the game came in which update, but I'm going to go ahead and continue to just place gravel blocks within the air just like that, and then I'm also going to do a little bit of landscaping just to clean the surrounding area up, and then I'll see you guys when we're ready to end this episode. Now I just went through the nether portal at spawn, and I'm here in this beautiful looking nether hub, and as we begin to walk down this pathway that used to be composed only of cobblestone, it now has patches of gravel. Again, I would like to begin to get my build on by color palette as opposed to using ideal materials. We can see that we have some patches of gravel that are floating within the air. And then if we look to our left here, we'll see that we have some light emitting from lava pools, and with the lava pools we even have some boulders, and we can see all of that through our abstract stone wall. Now, let's go ahead and continue to walk down to this nether hub, and I gotta say, this looks fairly beautiful as well. And we'll see that we have a little pathway that is beginning to lead away from it. Now, down the line, I would like to extend this pathway so that it reaches a nether fortress that is just up, over, and around the hillside off in the distance. But as we continue to walk down here, we'll see that we have some more lava pools along with some more boulders. Now, when it came to designing these boulders, I took stone blocks, placed them down 2 blocks in length, 2 blocks in width, and began to build around them with cobblestone. And then I would add another layer of stone on top, but maybe in some patches I would remove 1 stone block, and in other patches I would remove 3 or 2 stone blocks. So that way then the design isn't too repetitive, but at the same time it looks fairly similar to one another. So over here we have an open space. Now at this time, I'm going to leave it vacant, and that's because I have 2 ideas in mind that I could run with, and I'm going to need all of your help in the comment section down below in deciding what I want to do. The first idea I have is to build something that is inspired from Doom right here. Or I could just leave it vacant and continue to do some landscaping and maybe place down a few boulders along with a few lava pools. The reason why I am thinking of possibly building something that is inspired from Doom is because recently the channel has been gaining a lot of traffic thanks to my Doom 2016 campaign 100% walkthrough series. If anyone who has come from those videos is giving this video a watch, well, first off, I'd like to say hello and welcome to my channel, and 2, thank you for at least subscribing and also checking out other content that isn't just Doom. But like I said, let me know in the comment section down below what you think I should do. Should I build a temple or some type of a structure that is inspired by Doom over in that plot, or should I just continue to extend my landscaping business over there along with placing some lava pools and boulders? But that's going to do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you ever so much for tuning in, and as always, if you enjoyed the video, then be sure to drop a like, and if you are new to the channel, then I invite you to check out the rest of it, but do not forget to turn on notifications when subscribing. That way you will then be notified when future Minecraft and other gameplay content is uploaded by yours truly, Vanillaraccoon. I'd like to wish you a happy day, and peace out.